Good afternoon. This is the February 27th edition of the Police Station Building Committee. We have an agenda. This meeting is called to order. And first on the agenda, we have the minutes from January 23rd, 2023. Any questions or comments?
Move we approve. Go ahead.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from January 23rd, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. Next, as is our normal routine, we have bills and warrants to pay. These are in two sets this month. So the first set is a total of $202,745.57, and it's broken down as Wally Computer Associates, $3,320.90. Valley Communication Systems, $47,904.70. Boston Lawnmower Company, $29,399.33. SHI International, $133.14. Manny's Appliances, $30,918, and Watson for $91,069.50. So why don't we take those as one set? Any questions on those? And I do have one, and I'm not sure what it's for. This may be for Keith, but the Boston Lawnmower, I see we're buying some equipment. Is that dedicated to the station itself?
Yep.
Just-
Yeah. So there's the two pieces here. One is a combination plow, snow blower, walk behind
Okay.
unit. And then the other 6,941 is a walk behind lawnmower.
Okay, and those will be stored at the station?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
very good.
Used for there.
All right, very good. Okay? All right. Any other questions or comments? No? Motion?
Motion we accept the minutes and
Okay.
approve it.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the invoices as listed for $202,745.57. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. The second set totals a little bit more, $1,456,397.12 as follows. Fontaine Brothers, $697,073. Construction Monitoring Services, $66,903.83. Tecton Architects, $35,322. Colliers, $2,693.25. Eagle Leasing, $187.41. Wally Computer Associates, $2,080. Ockers Company, $2,040. Sheehan's, $376,716.27. Strategic Spaces, $231,503.38, and Fit Equipment, $41,877.98. Any questions or comments on those bills? No? Do we have a motion?
Motion that we accept and pay.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to pay the above-listed invoices for $1,456,397.12. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. Thank you, everybody. It was a long list this month.
Yeah.
Good to pay the bills. Next, we have our reports. We have Neil Joyce from Construction Monitoring Services. How are you, Neil?
Very well, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So I'll take any questions on the budget. Our expenditures, including the bills that have just been read into the record, are $30,270,006, representing just shy of 82% of our construction budget. Any questions on the budget?
My only question, Neil, would be on the exterior communications. That's been fairly static for quite a while now. Are we done with that? Is that all wrapped up?
We're not, I believe. I think it's still clicking along, and I will get an updated budget from Joe Milos in terms of expenditures
Okay.
recently.
All right.
Okay? Do that
Anything
next.
else on the budget? No? Okay. Budget looks good.
Thank you. And then, just in terms of progress, overall, I had a very busy month. Last of the furniture, cleaning up punch list items, and of course, the move-in last week from the old station. So, I think everything went pretty well. We hit a few bumps in the road, still buttoning up a few loose ends. But generally speaking, I think it was well done. Hats off to the police department. I think they were moving evidence until midnight, Chief, on Wednesday night, and got everything logged in. So they really did a great job. Everybody pulled together, and very happy the way things came out.
Plenty of space up there, Chief, for the evidence?
Plenty of state, yeah, the
Good.
staff did an outstanding job. They were tirelessly working for several days.
I'll bet that's a big job.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Good. Anything else? Anything else, Neil?
Well, good.
All right, very good. Next, we have Matt Salad from Tecton Architects. How you doing, Matt?
Doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Just a quick milestone update. This was, as Neil said, it's been a big month, and last week was a big week. So just to run through some of the highlights, the detention area was certified on February 21st for the cells through the Department of Public Health. The police department moved over on that same day. The following day, we received the final inspection and certification of the elevator, which was the last missing piece to wrap up the construction control affidavits and the temporary certificate of occupancy and the certificate of substantial completion, all which coincided on, was that last Wednesday? Friday, the 23rd. There's still a few ongoing pieces now that the department's moved in. We've got our furniture punch list, which is ongoing. There were some back-ordered components related to some chairs, the training room table bases, and a few other pieces related to that. They are scheduled to be delivered on March 3rd, so this Friday. And the back punch, the completion of all the punch list items under the construction contract are ongoing, and they have about 60 days or so after the issuance of the substantial completion certificate. That's for all the phase 1 work. And then ongoing would be the phase 2 work, the abatement, demolition of the existing police station, and then site improvements from here, from town hall over to the police department. And we're working through currently, Ryan and his team are working through some coordination plans and phasing plans on how parking and things like that are going to be adjusted during the duration of construction to minimize any impacts to town hall staff during that process. But moving into just some photos of some general progress, essentially the building itself is complete with some minor touch-ups and things like that are ongoing. So this is the front of the building. We're pretty much complete here. Just a matter of taking off the protective coverings on the metal trim and the final connection to the downspouts, which have not been yet completed, or will be shortly. This was from last week, so this is the first full day of the department in the station, utilizing the parking canopy in their lot. So good to have all those vehicles cleared out from this side of the campus and over to their side. So it's good to see space being utilized well, and it's not at capacity. So well sized and appropriately sized for the department. Moving on to the interior vestibule has been completed. Entry doors are in. Took a while to get, but they're in now, and they look beautiful. Turning around the corner, the lobby is cleaned up, furniture's in, and it's ready for use by the public. So it's looking really nice in there now. This is a view looking in the other direction. Public meeting rooms, same thing, ready to go, all set. And the training room, so this is where just a couple of those pieces are just getting buttoned up. Just the final connections. You can see the flip-down monitors now have their backer panels in. They're not fully recessed all the way just yet. There's that cable, the control wire that's hanging down there. So those are just waiting for the monitors to get mounted and final testing and balancing of those lift assemblies. And then we're also waiting on the back-ordered components to the training tables for their final legs. Those are temporary legs. So once those are in, those can be anchored down to the floor, and rest of the furniture put in place, and that space will be completed. Those are the last remaining items there. Fitness rooms all set. Fitness equipment's been installed and is completed, so it's looking great in there. Has anybody been in there using it yet, Chief?
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
using it. Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Roll call, lectern is in, just mounting the last body camera charging brackets on the left side there, but they've been taking roll call in there and using the space, so it's been great to see some folks in there using it at shift change. And finally, the break room, all the appliances, last time you guys saw that, on the tour, the appliances weren't in and set yet, but everything's in there, and cups and plates and things like that, we're just getting taken out of boxes and put into their proper cabinet, so everything is looking good. The move went relatively smooth, and they'll spend the next few weeks, couple of months, kind of settling into their new environment, and if any changes or tweaks need to get made, we'll be sure to address those as they come up. That was all I had, so any questions?
Anything?
Looks good.
No, it looks really nice. Yeah. Be nice, next time we get some pictures of people actually moving around the building. It'd be nice to see the meeting rooms filled, roll call filled, and get those types of things. But yeah, no, it's an exciting time. It's really cool to see it come to this point. So thank you.
And also, Mark and I will be doing a video tour
Okay,
as
great.
soon as we're all settled.
And that'll go on the Shrewsbury Media Connection.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. That'll be great. Have you had, what kind of traffic has there been, Chief? Has it been
Same
so-
traffic that we normally have. It's,
been using the cells and?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's good. They're working fine?
Yep.
Everything's working well? Good,
working well.
good, all right. Want to make sure, everything gets properly utilized.
Yeah,
If we're going to have a building. Excellent. All right, next we have our report from the construction manager, Ryan, from Fontaine Brothers. How you doing, Ryan?
Great. Good evening, everybody. So I think all the thunder's pretty much been stolen at this point, but it was a I don't know, stressful, appropriately.
Your hair actually looks pretty good this week. So.
It does. It was a little pulled back after last week, so I'd
I
say
actually had a full head of hair.
you did have a full head of hair. Yeah. Mine went about 2 inches lower on my forehead. So, but no, all things considered, I think to echo what Neil said, it was very much a team effort from everyone last week on getting, the big items wrapped up so we could get all the work done. I think obviously, as Matt mentioned, getting the elevator inspection last Wednesday was a big highlight to the ongoing COVID issues that we've had. I'm sure if anybody had driven by here in the past month, you would have seen Steve's vehicle and several others here working late on the weekends. We just had some last critical electrical components come in just in time. So it was a stressful month, but we're here. We're closing up loose ends. Now that we have 50, 60 staff in there every day, we're finding some of the bugs that just naturally come out as you start getting a full use in a building. So we'll keep plugging away through those and working with Keith and everybody in the town hall on figuring out the right balance of parking and all that stuff for phase 2 work here. So the next couple of weeks we'll see fence go up on the west side. We'll start getting site work and abatement and demo going. So it's all positive. So not too much in the details, but a good month nonetheless.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
I just
Donna.
have an easy.
Sure.
When you walk through the front door on the sides, what's going there?
On the sides.
It looks like, I don't know if it's brickwork or, it's like, as you enter,
Finished
pull it
metal.
up?
It's
Kind of the
finished
surround.
metal,
It's
yes.
metal panels.
It's metal panels, so that just has a protective film over it that we just haven't had a chance
Oh.
Okay.
to pull off
Oh.
yet.
I was wondering
I
that
thought you were
myself.
waiting for the weather to change.
No,
so you
it's
do-
just, it's,
Like right here.
Yeah.
yeah.
And on the
And on the
side.
sides.
the
Yeah,
sides,
that's just
yeah.
that's like the protective cover when you
Yeah.
get a new phone that you have to
Phone,
peel
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll peel right off. We were able to get to it on the south stair. The stair that faces Maple Ave has
Yep.
the same paneling.
I noticed
on the
that
lower
one was
portion
off,
there,
yeah.
and that one came off. We just haven't gotten to the front door, so that'll all peel right off, and it'll look similar to the south stair. So
Wait till after the storm. It's coming, yeah. So,
yeah.
Anything else? Ryan? That was a good question, because I was curious
Yeah.
about the same thing.
And I just want to say, when you first opened, and I saw a cruiser coming out through the driveway, I was regretting I didn't have my camera ready to get a shot, because it was probably one of the early cars.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
Yep.
All right, now we are on to review and act on the following Fontaine Brothers change orders. We have change order number 12.
I'll walk through it quickly.
Sure.
Change order 12, there were 4 items that were funded through CM contingency. Some revisions to the millwork in the roll call area, that was to accommodate the aforementioned body cameras that Matt described. There was power that was omitted from the drawings that provided power, obviously, to the prisoner shower controller, excuse me. There were some requested revisions to the coat racks in the rear of the building. And the modifications that we voted on last month for the digital site sign. The total amount of those 4 items is $26,500.69. Again, funded through CM contingency, there'll be no change to the GMP for those items. Additional items that will be funded through owner's contingency. This is a modification to the existing site signs, so this is the relocation of the existing signs for the town hall, as well as for the police department that are existing. They'll be relocated to new locations and new bases and base planting areas reset, as well as extensions of power and lighting to those new locations. We provided 6 additional fire alarm manual pull stations at various locations through the PD at the request of the Shrewsbury Fire Department. We provided HDMI inputs at the large displays within the administrative and sergeant lieutenant's offices at the request of the department. And lastly, we provided column protection at the covered parking area. It's to protect more so the doors of the cruisers from impact on the column bases that are out there now. And the sum of those 4 items was $72,357.66. And that is the
Now,
change order.
the column protection, is that just basically padding going around the
Yeah.
posts?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Cruisers get dinged up and, we want them looking. What on a 4-year rotation with those, chief?
Yeah, a little less than that,
Yeah.
sometimes like 3 years.
Yeah, so it's a big investment, so want to take care of them. All right, any other questions on the change order? Do we have motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept change order number 12, as described by Neil Joyce. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. Thank you. Next, we have Furniture Package Contract A, that's change order number 3.
Yes. So this was I will say the next 2 change orders are very typical for moving into a new building. You try to best assess what you need for furniture, and undoubtedly you miss a few things here and there. So in the course of setting the furniture and moving in, there were a handful of items that were requested. And those were loosely described, adding 2-inch grommets in existing workstations, an additional coat closet in the clerk's room in 104, that's a freestanding armoire for lack of a better word. Stainless steel workbench within the workroom at 190.1. 2 additional workstations, 1 in traffic, 1 in services, so that's for an additional staff member at a later date. 9 additional lateral files of various lengths in clerk's 104. Additional work surface over the top of the lateral files in report prep. 4 lateral files in evidence storage, and 8 lateral files in services room 240. The sum of that change order was $29,330.10.
Okay. Any questions on change order number 3 on the furniture package? No? We have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept furniture change order number 3 for the amount of $29,330.10. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so voted unanimously. Thank you, everybody. And that leaves us furniture contract package B, which is change order number 2.
So, simply put, there were 2 additional chairs that were requested. And the total cost of those 2 additional chairs is $1,161.80.
I saw the pictures, they look nice. It's amazing how, I have them at work, it's amazing how expensive they are
Yes.
for an office chair. But they're, having been working in dispatch and needing a decent chair, it's well worth the investment for when you're sitting for 8 hours, so I'm all in favor of that. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Do we have a motion on change order number 2, furniture package?
So moved.
Second? Any comments or discussion? No? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Thank you.
Pat, I'll just add that I believe we had some leftover money within the furniture line item. So we'll fund those through, if you will, surplus budget
Okay,
from the furniture.
all right, so the contract, that will not increase,
Those, that's correct.
but the 29,000,
Nope, both.
both, okay.
Yep.
All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Even better. All right, item number 6, review and act to approve the 2022 annual town report. Did you all get a copy of that, have a chance to read through it? Any questions, comments? I know Donna and Alex did a lot of work on that to put it together and add a lot more detail than what we originally had, so thank you both for your efforts on that. Any comments or questions on that? No?
Thank you, Donna
No
and
problem.
Alex.
Do we have a motion to accept the annual town report?
Motion to accept the annual town report.
Okay.
I second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second to accept the annual town report for the 2022 annual town report for the police station. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. Thank you. That brings us to other business. Anybody have anything?
Nope.
No, nobody wants to say tonight. It's gonna be a quick one. All right,
Only thing I may have is, it looks like we do have a date. Are we confirmed on the May 1st?
We are not confirmed.
Okay.
I think the timeline of when everything will be done may impact that.
Okay.
So we have a tentative May 1st building dedication.
dedication.
Get to work, Ryan.
That'd be in the morning, Alex.
Yes,
9-ish,
probably around 8:30.
8:30?
Yep.
It's a Monday. Right?
Yeah.
Very good. And then we just have our regular meeting schedule, March 20th, April 24th, May 22nd. And that is all I have. Anybody have anything else? No? All right.
No.
Motion to adjourn?
Adjourned.
Second? Do we have a second? All right, we have a motion to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted. Thank you, everybody.